Do you have a front compartment on your pop-up trailer like this? And if you do you have a door on the side of it like this? Well, this can cause a problem. So I've got a solution for you. Let's hop to it. So here's the issue. When it rains, the water hits on top of here and runs off of this and down onto this compartment right here. Well, I've already showed you how to fix this so it doesn't leak anymore in a previous video. But now we have another problem. I'll show you on this side. The water runs off the side and comes down over this. Well, some of the other models than this one have got a door on both sides, one on this side and the other side. And the problem is the water runs right over top of the door. And when it does that, you've got a really good chance of water coming into your side compartment. Let me show you. So as the water runs down this wall and it comes over on top of this, it's going to hit this seam right here. And then what happens is the water's either going to run around this seam, or it's going to find a way to get in, or it's going to do both. So if we open up the door, you can see we've got a gasket right here. So you got to make sure you've got a nice tight gasket all the way around here. And make sure it doesn't have anything like this one here. It's got a little bit of a split on the bottom of it. It's an older gasket. So what can happen is the water runs down. Now you've got water that's going to come into this compartment, and that's going to go down into the base of this wall and come out into the main living area that you have down there. And there's another issue here, in that if you've ever set up your camper in the rain, and who hasn't, I can almost guarantee you're going to get wet, because this stream of water is going to be coming down the side of the wall here, and it's just going to come right inside of here. So obviously what we need to do is find some way to keep this from hitting constantly on this side hatch compartment door, so that it doesn't leak in and get everything all wet for you. So again, I've got a quick little simple fix. I'll show you what I did. So here's basically what you need to make a water deflector. I'm showing you how to build this. I'm not going to show you building it because I've actually already built it and have it installed. I'm just going to go over what I did. So you're going to start off with a piece of threshold strip. Now this is a leftover piece I have from my flooring. They used this when they transitioned from my living room to my kitchen, and I used to have linoleum. Now everything is all the same floor all the way through. But what you want to do is you want to take a pair of tin snips. You want to take your threshold strip. You need a tape measure, a nice little metal file of some sort, some double faced foam tape like this, and then our friend Mr. Silicone sealant and caulk. Alright, now normally I don't like to use silicone on anything to do with the trailer, but in this particular case this will work fine because we're not attaching it to the fiberglass, we're attaching it to the front plastic, and this will adhere perfectly for that. So this is fine to use. What you have to do is you have to start off by measuring a piece of the threshold strip to 20.5 inches. Okay, so now you have a piece cut to 20.5 inches, and just in case you're curious, this is a 1.5 inch threshold. So you'll have an 1.5 inches by 20.5 inches. Now what you want to do is you want to come down to this end. Oh, sorry. And you want to soften this edge here. So what I do is I just kind of free hand cut a semicircle like that. Just take my tin snips, snip, 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 and you got it like that. And then of course it's going to be a little rough, so use your file it down nice and smooth. So now you've got your piece of threshold. This is going to act as a rain deflector. So now you take your deflector and you turn it over, and you take the double-sided tape and you put a strip of tape over the whole section. So down along here, over top of these holes here, and line it up like with the bottom edge. That's fine. Line it up here. And now take that, your tube of silicone caulk, and go out to the trailer, and I'll show you what we did to finish this installation. So here's the deflector all installed, and you can see I took the double-sided tape and I just stuck it right onto this here and left a gap on the top. I'll go around the other side and show you. So it's gapped up on this side here a little bit, and then I ran a bead of silicone down here. So double-sided tape, silicone along the top edge, and you want to take it all the way into this corner and silicone up the corner here and let that dry nice and good. And that's all you have to do to it. Now what happens is, as the water runs down the roof and down into this little natural valley they've got here, it comes up and it hits against here, and instead of running over the edges here and down, it just runs down here and comes off the end and goes over down the front end. So it keeps everything from getting in the water, into the hatch down there and getting everything wet. If you have the type of compartment that has 2 of these doors on it, build one for each side. That's all you have to do. No muss, no fuss. Oh yeah, you may want to take a little silicone like I did too and just fill in these little holes so you don't have a leak spot in there too. And that's really it. It's nice and secure, and keeps you nice and dry. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And don't forget to like my channel, and feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. I'm always putting on new postings, new ideas for this particular trailer, and I have another trailer I'll be working on and showing you some stuff to do on that also. So have a great day. Thanks. But wait, there's more.